Following a hasty all-hands meeting on the first week of what is shaping up to be a lame duck presidency, President Trump firing his defense secretary, Mark Esper. Esper and the president frequently clashing during the campaign. Esper in June publicly rebuking Trump's desire to invoke the Insurrection Act, an 1807 law that would allow the president to deploy active-duty troops to respond to civil unrest stemming from protests against police brutality nationwide. While the president was settling scores, he was also still refusing over the weekend to concede the election. Mr. Trump, who has 2 more months in office officially, was golfing over the weekend when the election was called for his opponent. Just before that, he was again tweeting unsubstantiated claims about voter fraud, his tweets red-flagged by Twitter. The Republican lieutenant governor of Georgia, another hotly contested state still counting votes, also shooting down any reports of voter fraud.
We've not had any sort of credible incidents raised to our level yet, and so we'll continue to make sure that the opportunity to make sure every legal ballot is counted is there. But, at this point, we've not seen any sort of credible examples.
But Trump attorney and former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani vowing legal attacks on swing states that put Biden over the Electoral College threshold for the presidency.
I think the first lawsuit will be Pennsylvania, the second will either be Michigan or Georgia, and over the course of the week we should get it all pulled together.
CNN reporting sources close to the president as pointing to Jared Kushner, Giuliani, and campaign advisor Jason Miller as urging the president to stir up doubt about the election results in a series of rallies with supporters. Even as that plays out, some others in the Republican Party are saying it's time to move on.
I don't think we're going to see anything that's going to overturn this election, and I haven't seen any evidence of widespread. This is the way our system works, whether you like it or not. It's time to get behind the winner of the race.
On Sundays this week on ABC, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie agreed, saying the president's friends should tell him the truth.
And I'm hoping that more Republicans move in the direction of saying, not that we don't support the president, he's been a friend of mine for 20 years, but friendship doesn't mean that you're blind. Friendship means that you will listen to somebody, give them their opportunity, and if they don't come forward with the proof, then it's time to move on.